Hey.
We're live!
Hi.
Hey guys.
Welcome back.
Rotate.
Boom.
Boom. Wants us to go like this. All right, cool.
So we're going to go like this. Hi guys. We're doing a video because we're having issues on other non-live videos. But what we're doing right now is, hi guys, she's Ro.
And your sound. Yay!
So what we're doing is right now we've done a couple. Right now we're down to, I'm going to do a foundation video, and the kicker on this video is in for primer, and it's been going around the internet. You've probably already seen.
There you go. Is that better? Down.
Okay, perfect. You probably have already seen this on other people's channels. You probably have already seen them review it. Some people love it. Some people, it's their new holy grail. Some people are just like, meh. So I am put it on, do it live right now, and show you how it goes. And it is the Men's Sensitive Post Shave Balm. And I'm going to be using this as my makeup primer. Okay? So, here we go. First things first, always moisturize, of course, before you, okay, always moisturize. And I have, of course, because I have more mature skin, so I have a lot of different moisturizing routines. But for pre-makeup, what I use is the Honey Do Me Up primer from NYX. Now they sell it and they market it. Yeah, it's almost gone. They market it as a primer, okay? But it contains hyaluronic acid. It contains jasmine extract, rose extract, aloe extract, honey extract, all things that are amazing for your skin. So I use it as like a primer, and I put it on every day, morning and night, and I've seen an improvement in my skin.
So pretty.
I've seen an improvement in my skin. It's maybe $13 at the drugstore, so definitely invest to get it. And I mix with that the Almay. No, I'm sorry, Physicians Formula Rose All Day.
Oh, I love that.
Okay, and this is another serum type deal. You can see it when I put it. It's like that. That's the consistency of it. I mix the two together. The Honey Do Me Up has actual little gold flecks in there, and when you rub it on your skin, they don't disappear. They actually are on your skin. You don't see it, but they just give you an overall glow. And the Rose All Day has a pink iridescent sheen to it, but very, very faint. So you'll see when you put it on your skin, it again just gives you a really nice, healthy glow without looking like you have some kind of shiny weirdness on your face. So,
okay.
Anyway.
So we're going to put it on the skin.
Warm it in your hands and then you're sideways.
Yeah. There we are.
And then just all over your skin, just like any other.
And how does it feel?
It feels amazing. It feels so good. Like at night when I do this, I just want to like keep rubbing my face like a weirdo. I'm just like, and I don't know about everybody else, but like again, because I have mature skin, I rub it down my neck and even into my décolleté.
Oh, that's a cute name.
Yeah. So that's what this is called.
The décolleté.
If I'm pronouncing that wrong, let me know. But that's what I always thought it was.
Please.
Okay.
And definitely give us a thumbs up.
Okay. So that moisturizing is done. Now, next step is the primer, which we're doing with the Nivea Men's Post Shave Balm Sensitive. I don't know if that makes a difference. This is what my man left behind because he's sensitive. His skin anyway. So
his skin
anyway. So one thing you'll notice though, if you're going to use this, it is a liquid, and I mean liquid. Let me show you right now. You don't need a lot, but it pours. See, liquid.
Yes.
So,
oh my goodness, they came out like
you're gonna take that, take it and just do like you would any other primer, just all over. And I do have I do already have my eyes kind of going on, so you're going to see me avoiding my eyes because I already have makeup on my eyes. So this is just a skin video, so you're going to see me doing it all over. Try to, when you're putting your primer on, make sure you cover everything. Do a patting instead of rubbing. The less tugging and pulling that you do on your skin, the better. And I know everybody wants to get it in, but patting sometimes is good, but you want to get it on there. So a little bit of rubbing, but just try not to tug at your skin too much. And again, I always rub everything down. One thing that people were concerned about with this Nivea is I'm gonna smell like a man.
That'll smell like your man.
Yeah, I'm gonna smell like my man. It has, I can attest to this. It just has a very fresh, clean smell. It doesn't smell. Yeah, it's on my hand. It has a very.
Oh, her smells good.
It's a very fresh, clean
smells like
smell.
you just come out the shower.
Yeah, it doesn't smell masculine. It doesn't smell feminine. It just smells clean. And by the time it dries and you have everything else on, it goes away. You're not even gonna notice it. And like I do with all my primers, here we go. Woo! Fancy. Anyway, like I do with any primer, I dry it a little bit first. And with this one, I've noticed what some of the other gurus were talking about is you want to get this one to the point of
almost fully dry.
Not almost fully dry, but not all the way dry, because if it's all the way dry, you're going to kind of miss the window. You want to get it, if it's almost dry, it'll still have a tackiness to it. And you'll be able to feel that easily. Yeah. It's not a guessing game. You'll be able to easily feel it on your skin. Because if it has that, see, again, it's drying here and it was a little tacky now. It's a little bit less, but it's just right where we want it. So that tackiness is what's going to get your makeup to actually bond to your skin.
All right, let's start
without slipping off. So, okay, we're doing 2 foundations today, or 2 sides. Well, I'm going to do one side with one and one side with the other. First, we're going to do our under eye brightening, which is my pink Maybelline Master something. You know what? Ro's gonna tell you what the products are because I can't read them. So I'm doing my under eye, and this is pink. Well, I don't know how it shows up on camera, but it's pink.
It's pink,
and it's basically a color corrector, and more of a brightener.
All right.
So
this product, while she's going ahead and patting it in, is Maybelline Master Cameo.
Camouflage?
Yeah, it's a camouflage, so it's cameo.
Camo.
Master Camo. Camo. All right, so it looks like this, and it's pretty cool looking.
And it comes in green and lavender and yellow because it's a color corrector. But like I said, the pink is just basically a brightener. So that's what I used under my eyes.
She smoked me out earlier. It looks pretty cool, huh?
So that's done.
Let's see how it blends.
So
pretty good. Pretty good.
You see a little.
Yeah. Bam.
So now what we're going to do is we have 2 different sides. One side, we're going to do the Fit Me, Maybelline Fit Me foundation. All right. And it's 2 colors mixed because I can't find my color to save my life. So we're doing 105 and 102, which is 122, which is a nude and a beige, basically. All right. So we're gonna do that on one side, and on the other side, my beloved NYX brand that y'all know I love NYX so much. But this is their basically the same, almost the same colors, but in NYX. It is like a nude and a beige. I don't know, but we're mixing these together, and then we'll do 1/2
Stay matte, but not flat.
Yeah, this is the NYX Stay Matte but Not Flat foundation. So we're gonna do the one side Stay Matte but Not Flat NYX, and the other side Maybelline Fit Me. Fit Me. So here we go. We're gonna start with the Maybelline Fit Me. and I've already kind of mixed them together. And this is, of course, I'm using, you know what, I'm gonna have to use the mirror, but I'm using the Juno & Co. microfiber beauty blender.
You would.
But I
We
know
both got one. Her got me one.
Everybody has been going cuckoo over.
It actually feels really good.
Most people like it, yeah. And when you wet it and squeeze it out, it just seems to, I don't know, it's spongy enough to be spongy like a beauty blender, but then the little microfibers are like a brush. So it kind of does both. Yeah. Yeah. So I like it. Ro likes it.
I love it.
We give it a 10 out of 10.
Her dad. A 10.
Yeah. And I usually start with the round or, like the fat side of the egg. I don't know what else to call it. And start blending that way. And you just go, from the in to the out, into the out. And I always blend into my ears and down this way. And of course, we're going to go back with contour later this way and this way. But then I take the flat and just go back over it. And just that kind of presses it into my skin, I think. And just kind of seals that coverage in.
Seals the deal.
Seal the deal. And I don't get too crazy with putting foundation under my eyes and making sure it's like right, perfect or whatever, because I'm going to go in with concealer there. So I'm not too concerned about that right now. This is just kind of an all over first layer for the foundation. Okay. So that's that side.
You see the difference? Do you see the difference?
Do you see the difference? Okay. So next victim, we're going to go over. Sorry, guys.
You gotta get it off her hand.
I need to get that off, and then we're gonna go. This side was that's a Maybelline Fit Me. So now we're gonna do the Matte Not Flat from NYX and Real Techniques sponge. And here we go. Start this way. Oh, this is a lot lighter.
Oh, wow. That's a whole different color.
Right?
See the big difference in the same two colors, and just the one's a liquid and one's a cream, right?
And in the tubes, in the packaging, the colors look identical. They really do.
But as you can see, they're not.
Not so much. Now the only thing I'm doing different, y'all, that I don't normally do is, or that I do normally, I would mix up the foundation because I have to mix the two colors, and then I would put it on with a foundation brush, and I mean like a big foundation brush, and I would just brush it all over my face, and then I would come back in with the beauty blender and blend it in. Okay, so that's the only difference. Just I don't know.
Now that you blend it in a little bit, it doesn't look that bad.
The colors don't look so crazy different.
Right. Yeah. It's just one's a little thicker than the other, as what I can tell on your forehead. One's thicker. Well,
the cream, the NYX, right?
Yeah, the NYX is a little thicker. The
NYX is a thicker formula just because it's a
more coverage. I mean,
it's a liquid, but it's a cream. It's I don't know how to describe it.
It's a cream,
it's
period.
A tube. It's a cream that comes out of a tube rather than liquid that comes out of a bottle, if that makes sense. So it's just going to naturally be thicker.
Okay, cool beans.
So, and I really I like the coverage with it.
Yeah, it's a little, it's definitely coverage. More coverage.
Yeah, I really do.
But now you can see
it's a good long wearing foundation too. Yeah. I've never had any problems with NYX. The Fit Me, I like it.
Never stays.
Okay, put it this way. Fit Me is good for an event, for going out for the day, for maybe running errands. I would never wear it to work. I would never wear it to do an 8 or 12-hour shift because by the halfway through that shift, it's breaking up here. It's coming apart here. Your nose is completely naked. With the NYX, that doesn't happen. This will, I don't even know if they market it as long lasting, but this will
Let's
last
see.
me. The NYX foundation will last me a full work shift. And when I say a full work shift, I'm
coverage.
talking about walking around, running around, going through the steam of dishwashers, sweating, sometimes crying because you want to murder customers, but you can't, so you just go in the bathroom and cry. So,
But she would never do that. Just so you
no,
know.
of course not.
Just so you
course
know,
not.
don't judge.
Of course not. So, but anyway, I work a very busy job where I'm on my feet, where I'm running around, where there's water, there's steam,
Nope.
there's drinks,
doesn't say
there's
long
coffee,
lasting, it's
there's
just full
stuff.
coverage.
There's a lot going on. So I
And I actually
it works.
like the way it looks on your
during
face.
I would wear this for a full shift. I've worn it 12 hours, 14, 16 hours before, and I've not had any problems with it. It's always stayed on. So, just to let you know that, even though it seems like the colors and the coverage on both sides are very similar,
But very different
as far
at the same
as
time.
staying power, the NYX wins hands down. The Maybelline Fit Me, I don't have anything against it. It's nice. It's a good foundation. I know a lot of people love it. I know for a lot of people it's their holy grail. But for me, it's better than okay. I like it. It's good.
It's good for a dinner date where
Exactly.
you're not going to do
It's
much
good
strenuous
for
activities.
an event. It's good for an event because it's not going to last more than 6 hours. That's
If that.
what I'm telling you. If that, yeah, exactly.
But
So,
remember,
and
none of these products are sponsoring us or anything like that.
we
So
bought
this
these
is just
products
all
with
of our
our own money.
opinions.
We bought all of these products with our own money, and these are only our own opinions. We were not given anything free. We were not asked to review anything. We were not given any money to do any reviews on any of these products. So now that's over.
So let's
okay.
get back to how is it for you?
Let me now. Okay, now I will say, let me give them both a chance because I have really beat this NYX down. Let me go back and do the same for the Fit Me, just in case people say, "Oh, you spent a lot more time beating down the NYX side and you didn't on the Fit Me side." So let me go back through and do a little bit more because I didn't do quite as much on the beat down on this side.
On the beat down.
On the beat down.
On the beat down.
Okay.
We are beating
So,
her paces.
Okay, so that's it. So that's the foundation.
Oh, you gotta put the top
Okay.
on that.
And now, here it is. And now I'm going to do concealer. Just like I normally would. A little get ready with me. And right now for concealer that I'm using that I like, this is the Soap and Glory Kick-Ass Blur Stick. Kick-Ass Blur Concealer, something like that. Kick-Ass.
Kick-Ass.
Basically, that's what it's called.
Kick
Soap and Glory. Kick-Ass. They have a Kick-Ass primer too. That's really good. They have Kick-Ass color correctors that are really good. But this is the Kick-Ass concealer in a color light. It's light. Yeah, I put my glasses on for that. So anyway, it's a really good formula. It's really creamy. It's very smooth. As you can see, it goes on really nicely.
Oh, wow.
You don't have to, yeah, it's
just like a shade lighter than you.
Exactly.
Perfect.
Exactly. It glides on, like literally just glides on.
Yeah, I love
So
it.
I just do under the eyes. I do this. I do a hello. How are you?
It's an arrow down.
And then here, and then here. Okay. So there's
All right. So those are her highlight spots. I don't know if anybody does their highlights different than that, but look, I never do any of that.
This is where I'm going to, anywhere you see me put this concealer, that's also where I'm going to put my baking powder and a couple other spots. So all of this is just to bring this out, to
Bring the highlights of your
bring
face
the highlights up. You want the highest parts of your face to be highlighted and lighter because that brings those parts of your face forward. and balances your face out and gives you that fresh face, dewy, I'm young and beautiful look. Right? So again, just the concealer, just done with the Beauty Blender. And since I do my eyes first, this is the time that I would take to, and I've already done it, but like take a Beauty Blender or take a makeup wipe and use the edge of it to make sure I have all my edges straight here. And then just go back and blend those. And also make sure I have kind of a setting up a canvas here on cheekbone for highlighter, which is to come later. So, and you know, getting in there with, and sometimes you might have to go in with a little baby.
A little baby
blender. But I like to use these to get up in the corners and right up under that lash line, because I don't like anything to be
too damn
missed or missed, where it seems like you put on your makeup and it stopped right there.
Fix the other side while you're at the Beauty
super
Blender.
blended.
Here. A cute little one. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, but these little ones will get it all the way up in there. And you can find these anywhere, everywhere. They're inexpensive. Walgreens sells packs of them. Real Techniques has them. They'll sell them in a pack of like 3 or 4 different shapes and sizes. So Walgreens
has them in a big old bag.
Yep, exactly. And I like all the different shapes and sizes of blenders because they really do different things. So you really, you know, whatever size that you have, you will find a use for. Whatever size and shape you have, you'll find a use for.
Okay, enough beating face.
Okay, enough beating. So there's that. There's the concealer. There's the foundation. And the next thing we're going to do is beat it.
Beat it. Oh, no copyrights to that song.
No, we didn't sing that. We said eat it and meet it and greet it. She was saying greet it, not eat it. So I'm going to use...
Yeah, still looks cool.
Sorry. To bake, I'm using the Hard Candy Bake, Brighten, and Set Loose Finishing Powder. Hard Candy. And the shade is Banana. So, and it's going to look crazy. I promise. Just wait. It's going to look crazy. So, I take my Arty or still damp-ish Beauty Blender, the Real Techniques in this case. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try. Let's do this one because of the microfiber. This is good for baking because it really picks up. It really catches a lot of that product, a lot of the powder. So, and this is where and how I do the bake.
Her look at the crazy.
Look at it crazy. Yep. Then I go under, a little bit under.
I like that. That actually.
And I know it looks yellow, but just wait. And then I do this with what's still on there. I do a little circle here, right here, and then. Yes. And I do these because while that helps to brighten, it also gives me a guide to to do the
contour.
Yes,
contour.
That's it. Contour. And I am just gonna use this for my contour. Okay, I'm gonna let you talk to Ro while I go get my contour.
Okay, so we're gonna talk for a minute, and she's going to get her contour. What me and her have the same bronzer, but I really wanted to get it so I can come over here and eat a piece of nacho. To be honest, but at the same time. She's back. I never ate my Tums.
Genius.
Genius, you said? I'm actually trying to put you guys down for a minute. We've been on record for 25 minutes.
Okay, y'all.
What happened?
You guys keep going. You guys keep going.
Okay. Oh.
Keep talking. Keep talking.
This is so rude. Sorry. I got this little acid reflux going on up in here.
We're good.
I don't believe you right now. You look adorable. You gotta see her at a distance.
Hi. Hi. Come on over. It's fun. We're having a party.
You know what's crazy? Don't take Tums and try to drink Coca-Cola with it. Don't do it.
Okay, here we go.
Ready? We're back.
We're back. And as I was telling y'all, I'm not great at contouring. Mostly because I'm lazy and I don't take my time, and I'm impatient. But it helps when you're doing your baking if you do these two lines right here of the baking powder, because then you can go in with your contour, and I'm just using a Me Cosmetics Makeover Essentials Contour Kit. Me Cosmetics Makeover Essentials Contour Kit. And right now you can get these on the Miss A website for $1.
Are you serious?
Yeah, girly girls. And this is
For
what
$1?
it looks like for $1. The whole contour kit
I
for
need
$1. I paid $20 for this. You can do it for $1, and it's got the light colors for over eye, under eye. It's got this nice yellow for under your eyes that'll cancel out some of the purple and blue, and then it's got 3 different contour colors, different brown, like a true brown, a reddish brown, and then another kind of reddish, pinkish, purplish brown. Plum brown. And it comes with a little contour brush, and it comes with, this is how you should look.
Oh, wow. Does it have the bake on it already? Or is that where the light colors are?
That's where your baking and that's where your brown and your white should go.
Wow.
See? Gives you a little chart, which, I mean, some people,
Some people go by it.
maybe
Some people
maybe need just for a little handy tip. So.
I do.
Anyway, okay, so like I said, I'm not great at this. I've been trying to get better. So what I do is take a thin, and this is an e.l.f. brush, but it's a very thin, as you can see when I turn it, it's a real thin angled contour brush. And I start with that. And from there, but I go halfway.
You're supposed to start from the hairline down.
No, I don't do that. I can't. So
Okay.
it just is unnatural for me. So I go up. Look, so I go up, and then I take a little fluffier brush. You're not even looking at it.
Let's go back on this side.
There. And then I take a little fluffier brush, okay? And
blend it. Okay.
And I go blend it down from that bone right there. What do you think? See?
Yeah, I like that. You did right.
Makes a difference. Okay, so I'm going to take my brown again. Same thing here. And to me, I mean, this is scary because when I first started doing the powder contour, I didn't like it. It looks like dirt on my face. And I was like, what the F? Stop on your camera. But after a while, you just kind of get used to it. And remember, blend, 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 blend. Blend, 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 blend.
Yeah, that's the first thing you taught me with putting on makeup. Oh, Lord Jesus, take. Okay.
You done? You done? Okay, so you just keep blending, And as you blend upwards, you also want to take the, like, okay, from the line right here, kind of blend down.
Okay.
Because that gives it a little more depth right here. And that's what you're trying to just create basically light and shadows.
An illusion.
You're creating an illusion for sure, but you're just trying to play with the light and the shadows because I have a very round face.
And right now you don't.
And yeah, exactly. And after this, hopefully I don't. So, next step. Now that the and then I take my e.l.f. contour brush, which I love because this is kind of a, if you're keep looking up and you're over there. You can see half my hair. Okay, if you are afraid of contouring and it's not something you want to do, but you don't know how, but you want to try, what you need to get is this brush right here. See that? It's an e.l.f. brush, and it's just that flat right there, and it stays that flat. e.l.f. contouring brush, I think is what it
That's
says
what it's
right
called,
on
yeah.
it. So this is really great for, and I'm going to use my Tarte bronzer.
I love that bronzer.
Tarte bronzer. It's
That's
got a
my
little bit of
favorite.
shimmer in it, but not too much. But it's a nice basic brown color with it's like a true brown with not a lot of red or plum or blue in it.
Where'd you get that from?
Sephora,
Was it?
probably.
I think I got mine from Ulta.
So you take your e.l.f. brush and you just really just lightly tap, 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 tap. You can always put more on. It's harder to take it off. So you tap, 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 and then of course you tap, tap, tap. And then I go here and I just tap along the hairline, okay? And then I brush it back into the hair. Okay, and that does my shadow contour there. And then without reloading the brush, okay, that's important for me because I don't like to get, with the nose contouring, it's a whole thing.
Your nose is already cute,
people will
small.
tell you all kinds of stuff about nose contouring, but I don't do a lot of it, but basically it's what I do. Without reloading my brush, I do the forehead and then don't reload my brush. And then I take the contour brush right here and down. Right here and down. And that's it. I might go back a couple more times if there was not a lot on the brush, but that's it. I mean, I don't get crazy with it. I think that that's all you need because you just want, like I said, the illusion of a shadow. You don't want people to look at you and say, you have brown stripes on the side of your nose. That looks crazy. You're trying to create the illusion of shadows and light. So just a very faint, barely there, but still does what it needs to do. Shadow with the contour is fine. And then you can also take, once again, just do tap, 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 tap it off, and then get right on that jawline all the way to the chin, meet in the middle, tap, 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 tap. And once again, from behind, I go from behind the ear all the way to the front, behind the ear all the way to the front. And this also, and this brush is perfect for that. Once you got that line, you can just kind of blend it down to where it looks more like a shadow than an actual, you have a brown makeup line on your jaw. So, okay, now once that's done, you're done. So the next thing you need, now remember, your banana powder has been baking for, a minute now. And by a minute, I mean a long time.
A New York minute.
Yeah. So what you do is you take your big brush, take your big Morphe, okay, or whatever you have. That's just a large,
fluffy
powder face brush, whatever they call it, face brush. And you're going to brush off the bake. But something, I just learned a new trick and it really, really works.
What is this?
What you can do is, in order to help the brush slip, you want it to slip along your skin, to slide and slip. You don't want it to get caught and having to kind of brush it around because you want it to glide. Everything you put on your skin, you want to glide on. So in order to do that, so you want to brush off the bake, but you don't want to get rid of it completely. You still want it there for the effect. So you take your big brush, you take your big powder face brush, and you take a pressed powder, okay, or two. And what I have is the Soap and Glory One Heck of a Blot.
Nah.
Just regular pressed face powder,
Okay.
And then I have just a mineral foundation. It's a mineral powder foundation. You can see it's got, I think it's Jamie Alexander. It's got a lot of different all those little dots in there are like color correctors that work together with the foundation color to, make a color corrected foundation for your skin. So what you do is, since it's a dark and a light, okay, what you do is just tap, that's enough. And then you just start brushing it off. That, and then another tap, underneath here, here, and you always want to brush up and out. Remember, up and out, away. But you'll feel, I can't remember who did it, which Jasmine, maybe, I don't know. Who did this that I saw on YouTube, one of the gurus who recommended this. But you will be able to tell the difference in the way it feels. To take just a regular dry brush and take your bake off, it's great, it's okay, it gets it off. But once you do this, you'll never not do this again. Because of the way it feels, you can just feel that slipping and sliding to where you feel it gliding over the top layer of your skin, but not taking any of your product off at all. Okay, so I remember I always go into my ears and then
I look like it feel good.
All the way down. Yeah, and it feels good. It feels good to brush your skin like that. So that's that. And the only thing then that's left would be not prepared. Talk to Ro and I'll be right back.
She always sends you to me, huh, guys? We're usually in her laboratory.
In my abode, and, so
and
we're
since
doing this in a separate room, and so
every time we take a quick break, I gotta come on. I'm gonna appreciate it.
I thought I had everything, but I didn't.
You can see I'm always eating.
Okay, we're ready.
Her ready?
For the blush.
All right, let's get her going. Ready?
Now.
And let's make sure we can keep her on the screen.
There I am.
Is her there?
Now, I have very pale skin, as you can see. Pink blushes are okay. I mean, they look all right, but believe it or not, the best blush for me that always looks to me to just be like healthy skin, bright, glowing, oh my God, what'd you do? You look great, is a peach. It's not gonna translate on camera. It's a peach that's almost orange. I mean, here it looks pretty peachy, and this is just a blush, but you can attest to this. It's almost orange.
It's orange on me.
It's basically orange, yeah. So, but on
it's
me,
orange.
It's not. I mean, it's not orange. It just comes, and I just do the apples of the cheek, get that silhouette up and over.
And that's what you do for
and
the
just
blush?
Do,
Oh, wow.
I blush the apples right here.
Apple.
And then up into the hairline, and then I do kind of a C right here.
Around the eyes.
To where, yep, it's just a little bit to just carry that. I just like continuity in my makeup and my colors. So instead of just having this straight blush line, you know, I like to just carry it up there a little bit. Yeah. So, so that's how we do it. And just do it with a again, e.l.f. This is an e.l.f. Cure. What does it say?
Oh, complexion.
Complexion brush. This is my complexion. So, yeah. So, you just kind of, you know, tap, tap, pull, brush, and there's the blush part.
All right.
Okay, so there's the face, and the only thing that we would have to do left after this would be, I have my eyes done except for eyeliner and mascara, and then I would do the highlighter and
The rips.
the rips. So that's a lot, so you probably don't want to see that, but I can do it off camera and come back and show you. Deal?
Deal.
Okay, bye
All
guys.
right. Bye.